Being the victim of a cyber attack is never an experience you look forward to. But what happens if you get hacked? While every scenario will be different depending on the type of attack, the extent of the damage, and the resources available, I want to share what generally happens if your business becomes a victim of cybercrime. You've been hacked. You are now a victim of cybercrime. Hello, I'm Earl Gregorich with the South Carolina Small Business Development Centers. Before we get into the post-attack information, let's look at the likelihood of an attack. According to a study conducted by Verizon, complacency and human error contributed to 43% of small businesses getting hacked last year in the United States. And that's just the ones that were detected and reported. Many tools, processes, and resources are available to help keep your small business safe. In fact, if you have not viewed our other videos on cybersecurity, I highly recommend you add them to your to-do list. This cybersecurity series includes tips for small business cybersecurity, self-assessment guidelines, and small business cyber policies. Just go to scsbdc.com/cyber and click on the videos link. So how bad could it really be if a small business gets hacked? First, there's normally a service disruption. Operations, invoicing, accounting, inventory, payroll, phones, email, websites, and other critical systems will likely be out of commission after a breach. Even if a hacker does not access all these systems, you will probably need to take several of them offline until you can determine the extent of the exposure. The disruption could be just a few hours, or it could go on for days or weeks, depending on the damage done, the resources needed to rebuild, and the forensics and regulatory requirements surrounding the hack. The productivity losses can mount up quickly. Next comes data loss. Sure, some hackers do this for fun, recognition, or just to prove they can. However, hacking is lucrative, and depending on what data you have, you could be the perfect target. You are a small business, and for that reason alone, a hacker assumes you are unsuspecting, unprotected, and easy to fool. And the data you're sitting on, well, that's worth real money. Or not so real money, like cryptocurrency, but that's another video. Data can be sold on the dark web, so you can be guaranteed the hacker will help themselves to all your client, employee, and vendor information. What will that do for your image? More on that in a moment. Everyone knows being a victim of a hack is expensive, so the next impact we will talk about is financial loss. According to Hiscox Insurance, the average cost of a hack to a small business is over $25,000. For a small business, this can be damaging at best, fatal at worst. Small businesses run pretty lean with limited cash flow. One hack can be all that is needed to take a business down. Don't think a hack would cost that much? Imagine if your systems were down for just 48 hours. Most hack recoveries take longer than that. If you could not transact business for even a few days, what would that cost in lost sales? How much overtime would be spent working on bringing the businesses back online? Would you need to pay a specialist to help with repairs? Plus, none of these costs include actual theft of funds, ransom payments, or regulatory fines. Then there are possible long-term costs like legal claims and increased insurance premiums. I'm sure you can see how this can add up quickly. The final area we need to discuss is how a hack damages your small business reputation. Even if a small business can navigate their way through a hack and recover their data, limit their service disruption, and minimize the financial damage, they still will be the company that got hacked. Not only can you lose existing clients, you may also find it hard to land new ones. Once the word is out about the hack, it will be tough to go back to business as usual. Small businesses normally don't have a strong enough market presence to absorb a hit to their reputation like a national or global company can. Entrepreneurs are normally not trained in handling major public relations challenges either. This lack of resources and experience unfortunately causes many businesses to fail within 6 months of a hack. Bottom line, a cybersecurity breach to a small business can be fatal. As we have discussed, there are many ways a hack can impact your business. Service disruptions, data loss, financial loss, and a damaged reputation. Even if the business survives, the damages to the finances and reputation will lead to lost market value, and the business will face a long road to recovery. Let the South Carolina Small Business Development Centers help with a cyber awareness self-assessment. We have downloadable tools and cybersecurity consultants available to help or to connect you with local resources if necessary. Preventing a hack can be simple and not nearly as expensive as you might think. Work with your local Small Business Development Center to get basic guidance on how to protect your business from a cyber attack. Don't risk losing the value you have worked so hard to build in your business. You can get started by going to sbdc.com and clicking on the button for a no-fee, completely confidential consultation, or go directly to the link on your screen. There are 20 offices with over 50 consultants serving all 46 counties in South Carolina. Our mission is to advance South Carolina's economic development by helping entrepreneurs grow successful businesses. Office locations and contact information can be found at sbdc.com. Thank you for watching. Nobody can guarantee a cyber attack won't occur, but if you remain diligent and understand the risks and impacts of a hack, you will be much better prepared to protect your marketplace reputation, business value, and long-term sustainability.